Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for the 11/11 portal. So every year on November 11th we have the 11/11 portal open up. So for those of you who have been asking about some angel numbers or repeating numbers, 11/11 is the universal wake-up code. It comes in and basically tells our system, hey, wake up, right? It means that you are waking up to new universal truths, new updates in your system, getting new spiritual downloads, as well as the 11/11 code can indicate that a divine soul partner is coming in. Some people call this twin flame. I don't really care for that label myself, just because it's been skewed in the general public of what that is. But it's essentially a waking up to yourself when the 11/11 portal comes along, or if you're seeing 111 or 11/11, that's your angels asking you to pay attention because you are having a waking up moment. So whatever you're thinking about at that time, there's some downloads that are happening in that moment. Again, it can indicate a partner coming in. That's a divine or spiritual partner. This does not have to be a romantic partner. Those of you who, like the label twin flame or what have you, twin flame does not have to be romantic. This could be a father, a mother, sister, brother, friend, soulmate kind of relationship, or it could be romantic. So there's many different ways in which a twin flame can show up. It's an energy that helps us to get back into balance with ourselves so that we are whole and complete. Okay? Before I get completely started here with the actual readings, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. I did include my P.O. box for those who would like to send snail mail, as I call it, if you want to send like new tarot cards or a letter or something. That's available. Some of you have asked about that, so I wanted to make that available to you. There's an Amazon wish list underneath if you're wanting to send cards or something as well. I'll try to keep that updated, right? And thank you guys so much for commenting as always, because I love engaging with you. YouTube loves it, so let's keep growing the channel. I also would like in the comments below, let me know what topics you'd like me to cover. I love doing the pick a cards, but sometimes it's a lot to come up with the questions. So let me know what questions you would like to be answered in the comments below, and I'll try to get to that as soon as possible. So we can interact, and I'm giving you the content that you're looking for. All right, so I do offer private readings and one-to-one mentorships. That's in the description box below, as well as I do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. I'll let you know at the end of the video how to enter that drawing, as some are here just for the messages. Okay, so let's get to it. So we have 11/11 portal. We're all waking up to new things within ourselves, and on the 8th of this year, so we had a eclipse in Taurus. So that was the second eclipse of the fall time, and so we had the first one was in Scorpio. So lots of interesting astrological placements at this time. Mars has gone retrograde. Pluto has gone direct. So Pluto puts us through a death and rebirth cycle. So those who had not quite finished their death and rebirth cycle are finishing it now. And then we have the 11/11 portal opening up, which is like the stairway to ascension. It opens a space of energy that allows us to move through the veils, to move through our awakening process, our evolutionary process, in an expedient way. So we end up being awakened to new things much more quickly. This eclipse it was in Taurus, so finances are up because Taurus rules finances. They also rule the home and luxury items. They're ruled by Venus, so things that you love, but they are on the financial axis. And so finances may be up as well at this time. So let's look into the specific messages for how this 1111 portal is going to affect the collective, those who were drawn to this message. If you were drawn to the message, then something in it resonates with you. Remember, it's not a one-to-one reading, it's a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? And we go from there. All right. I'm using the, what are these called? Heavenly Body Astrology deck for the first 3 cards here. Okay, how is this 1111 portal affecting this collective? All right. We have House 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. So like I said, home and your finances are going to be up at this time. So this 1111 portal is going to help you to bring in some new ideas here, because we have cardinal signs. So this is instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. And then we have open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning of the air signs. Okay, so this particular portal is opening up your day-to-day details, looking at things in a different way. Instigating change. So you may change in how you do your finances. Some of you may change a job. Some of you may change where you live and your home life, your practical foundation, because you're going to be establishing a foundation. And because we've got this cardinal sign, there's some bravery to take a risk here. So some of you, this may be a physical move to somewhere else. This has been in a few readings around this energy of this time right now that I've done. So some of you may be moving home. I know I did just a few weeks ago as well. And so you may be called rather quickly or unexpectedly to change your foundation or your environment so that you can build the foundation that you want for the future here. We do have a lot of astrology placements that are really bringing in our next 10-year cycles, ending a 10-year cycle. And so this 1111 portal is going to open up even more the next 10 years, okay? So you may be moving, you may be changing your daily life and health at this time, right? So some of you might be starting a new eating plan, a new workout routine, and it seems a little bit early. A lot of people start that at the first of the year, like new year, new me kind of thing. But this energy is allowing you to be open-minded and objective about the changes that are happening in your life. What you are going to be doing is changing a foundation of some sort, more than likely where you live, where you work, and your health, how you deal with your day-to-day health. This 1111 portal is going to be highlighting that for you and helping you to make healthy choices and choices that are good to build a strong foundation on. Okay, some of you may be buying or selling a home. That's not going to be for all of you, but they're showing me like a sale of a home. Some of you might be buying your first home, establishing that foundation. Some of you, depending where you are in your studies, may be starting your career for the first time or a new career. Okay, let's look from the spiritual side of things, how this 1111 portal is going to be affecting us. Wow. So in the mundane, you're going to have some major changes, like your earth part of yourself, major changes to your foundation. So your living, your belief systems, and maybe your job, career, you starting something new, and your health. Okay, so body and your physical location is highlighted at this time. In the spiritual part of yourself, we have light beings. Beautiful, these cards. This is the secret language of light cards. We have there is only light and divine animals. Okay, so this is really beautiful. On the spiritual side of things, you're still setting foundations. You're setting foundations with light beings, and there is only light, right? So even if things look a little tricky at this time, Spirit is reminding all of us that there's only light. It is all is perfect, all is well. We are in an intense change process as a species, and and the earth herself is going through an intense change process, right? And so all beings have to evolve. And so some things look kind of dark when systems are crashing, things are being found out, everything that's hidden comes to the light, but remember there's only light. So it is all perfect. Spirit is suggesting at this time that you may be connecting in and building a new foundation in your communication. They're showing me the light beings showing up, and we have the divine animals. Okay, so some of you may be contacting spirit animals or amakua, as the Hawaiians call that. These are your ancestors in spirit who are in animal form, our animal brothers and sisters that can help us. On earth, you may be working with animals, contacting them. Some of you may even be opening up the gifts of being animal communicators or channelers, because we have these light beings here. But I do feel like many of you have been, strangely, this reminded me of the Chronicles of Narnia for some reason. So for some of you, you may have just watched those movies, or it's significant to you in some way. But there is a change happening. I feel like you're entering into your bravery to be both of spirit and of the world, okay? We're in the world, but not of the world. And so this is really beautiful, you guys. It's like you're really tapping into the fact that you are a light being, and also I feel like you're going to be communicating with other light beings as well as animals. Really beautiful energy with that. They're also saying one of the things to take comfort in, some of you may even be like adopting an animal, a pet for yourself that's actually going to be really helpful in your spiritual journey. So that won't be for everyone, but if you've been thinking about adopting a pet, you know, Spirit's saying that there's something there for both of you to do that. Okay, gorgeous. We're going to look at the Beyond Lemuria cards here. Yep. Wow. Okay, we have the Sound of the Universe. I love these cards. We have Home, and we have Alignment. Okay, so again, Spirit is saying that for a good portion of you, you are absolutely moving homes, moving to a new location. But this is also finding home within yourself. Notice she's pointing to her heart. You're coming into alignment with yourself, what makes you feel at home, and through the sound of the universe. During this 11:11 portal, it may be useful to listen to sound healing, binaural beats, solfeggio frequencies, Om, which is the sound of the universe, so chants of Om, because it has information for you to help you feel like you're more at home. Even the word home has the sound of the universe in the middle. Om, okay? The He Om. Right? So this is bringing in your home within your heart and bringing you into alignment with the universe, your universal dream, okay, and the foundation upon an environment in which you live here on earth. Because you're a light being, but you're having a human experience. And so this one's very much about your foundations. It also is letting me know that you are building a new foundation in spirit. So you may be finding more like-minded people, an environment that's more in alignment with your belief systems as they change and grow and expand. You'll meet new people who are like-minded. So some of you might be meeting with a group of people that helps you feel at home, because it's like if you look at this beautiful being, you know, she's humanoid, but she's something else. You know, she's not from here. So some of you have had a longing for your home in the stars, and this is saying you're going to build a foundation with people who see you and understand you. You know, they may be other people who are great with animals or animal communicator. They may be other people who feel like they're not of this world exactly. And we've got, in the alignment, we have the dragonfly in the middle, which is the magic. The dragonfly takes you through the world of illusion. So the dragonfly can fly you through into the spirit world. And we have the beautiful dolphins here. Dolphins work in community and pods. They fish together, hunt together, play together. They are advanced beings in their minds. Their sonar is healing. And some of you may be finding a home by the ocean, okay? Because dragonflies are water and air beings. And dolphins are water beings, right? So you may have an affinity for oceans or the water, and the Spirit's wanting you to build a foundation, so they may be moving you close to the water if you're not already there, okay? Let's get some tarot and go a little deeper. How's this 1111 portal affecting my beautiful collective here? Okay. All right. This 1111 portal is going to be very, very healing, and it's going to help you to bring your passion back. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. They're showing me that you've been going through a time of feeling like loss or lost. Okay, this card doesn't typically mean lost, but with this key here, and with there being so much emphasis on foundation, building new foundations, home and money kind of situation, you may have had a loss of money, changed jobs, not feeling at home in your environment. But what she doesn't realize is if she would just look up, the key is right here to the brand new home. The door is, yes, it's closed, but the key's right here. She just has to pick it up and put it in the lock, and that's where you are, okay? We have Queen of Swords. At this time, you are going to pick your head up here and look at things more logically. You're going to look at things through your intellectual mind. There's also going to be downloads of thought that are in. And the heart of the Queen of Swords is a little bit caged, okay? So some of you may have felt a little heartbroken or down and depleted, but you're coming out of that. You're going to be able to see things from the eagle's view. The Queen of Swords is an air being, okay? And so she can see from the view of the bird. And when you look from the view of the bird, all the changes that are taking place at this time and the movements that you are making are actually for your healing, okay? We have Four of Swords here. You're absolutely healing, and notice she's in a nest. So there is such a huge emphasis around home and movement. The rune on her arm is the rune of fertility, okay? So this is you gaining back your foundation. You know, you can't be going all the time. So there's going to be this 1111 portal is opening up movement, and then a time of rest, a time of healing. The moves that you make at this time, whether they be physical or metaphysical, build the foundation of healing and the passion that's coming. Okay, we have Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, excuse me. We have energy coming in quickly. This feels like your energy. Sometimes I would say it was someone else coming in. The energy off this card is saying you are coming back into your power after this movement, after the time of rest, after feeling like you maybe were at a loss or a little bit numb in your emotions. You're coming into your power. This 1111 portal is going to help you make the swift changes that you need to make to be in a new environment and foundation that lights up your soul, sparks your creativity. And then we have Death and Rebirth. This is suggesting that you are at the rebirth, because it's at the end here, that you are at the rebirth portion of your process. So Spirit's saying the light is, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the phoenix rising. Okay, you've already gone through the death process, they're saying. That feeling of loss here would be the death part of the process. This 1111 portal in the coming like 6 weeks, they're saying, after, is going to be the rebirth process. Okay, so really beautiful, you guys. I love this. I'm going to leave it there. You are rebirthing new foundations. You know, many of you are going to be moving or creating a new home foundation. So if you don't move to a new place, you're changing your environment, moving furniture, feng shuiing, doing what you need to do, starting new practical day-to-day foundations for your home within your body. Spiritually, you're going to be accessing light beings. Animals are going to be very helpful in helping you to ground at this time. And Spirit's putting you into your alignment with your home of your star people, but also your earth home. So you're going to be coming into an environment that's much more aligned to you and your healing, growth, and your passion. Okay, so happy moves to all of you, whatever moves those are. It'll be inside, outside, and for some of you, a combination of both. Okay, so really happy to see all of this for you. Sending you lots of love and light. For those of you who would like to enter the drawing, remember it's free to enter, free to win. And here's how you do it. You be a subscriber if you're not already. Subscribe, hit that bell button, like and share this video, and then in the comment section below, write, I am home within myself. I am home within myself. That lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing, and I will enter your name on the first of the month. I will do that drawing on video and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha.